Hey everyone, wanted to welcome you back to the Spider Cave. I promised a black cat review, but unfortunately I've got a few things on the way that I want to get first. So I thought for this next video I would actually do a review of my personal favorite villain. I know he's not everybody's cup of tea, but he is mine. And that, friends, is a review involving the Lizard. And of course, no review of the Lizard would be complete without this. That is a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 6. This is the first appearance of the Lizard. We are talking way back, November 1963. And of course, the Lizard is Dr. Curt Connors. And I don't know what it is about the Lizard, but I've always been fascinated with him. Maybe it's the story of Connors, how he wanted to help people and try to grow back his lost limb and do the same for others, and he ended up turning himself into the Lizard using lizard DNA. I'm not sure, but this is his first appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 6. Of course, the famous duo of Lee and Ditko. I love the Ditko art. The man was amazing. And so that's his first appearance, Amazing Spider-Man number 6. And so I thought I'd do a few different figures from a few different generations. And of course, we can't talk about figures without talking about this guy. This is a 1974 Mego Lizard. Of course, anybody my generation or older knows that Mego was the Cadillac of toys for boys. Girls had Barbie, boys had Mego. They did a whole superhero line, did just about everybody at one point. TV, DC, Marvel, didn't matter. These were the toys that were made. Of course, rubber head, plastic hands. We've got the cloth black t-shirt, original white lab coat, cloth purple pants, and of course the famous cloth tail, which I'll be honest with you, a lot of the Megos that you find out there today do not have the tails or have repro tails. And it's because, kids, we played with these toys. We loved these toys. We carried them with us, we played with them, and they got damaged. That's why a lot of them don't even have a lab coat. This lab coat looks like it's seen the finer days of a sewer. But these are classic. I don't have a boxed one, but this one is one of my all-time favorites. The Lizard Mego. And that led us to 1995. And in 95, we had the release of the Spider-Man, the animated series. For Spider-Man fans, after we had a long list of animated Spider-Man series, the original 66 to 69. There was one of my favorites, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, in I think 81, leading into a lot of different things, but the one that really caught hold was the new animated series, 94-95. It was amazing, featured everyone, all the villains. It was fantastic. This one was put out by Toy Biz. 1994, stands about 5 inches tall. And yes, the only unfortunate part about this is it is, because it's based on the cartoon, it is a little cartoony, if you like, but I love it because I love the series, right? So you can see it's all plastic, the typical 5-inch 90s action figure, but they had great cards, great color, and it was a really cool animated series that I certainly watched, and I know a lot of other people did as well. So the next action figure one that I have, of course, is the Spider-Man Origins Lizard. These were put out by Hasbro in 2006. This is a typical 6-inch figure for the time. And the thing about this one, you can see the difference between this one and the 94, of course, because this one, He's a little more menacing, a little more real, although they added the extra muscle tone in his abs and all kinds of things. Plastic figure, it still looks very cool, but he's definitely got a more realistic side almost to it for a lizard that runs around in the sewers scaring people. So that leads us to our statues and busts. So first, anyone who knows anything about statues knows the name Bowen. This is the Bowen lizard bust from 2008. These were numbered out of 2000. This one's 6 inches tall. Features a very cool looking lizard head with his tongue out. He's even got some tears in his lab coat, which is pretty cool, with the long lizard claws. And the base has small lizards running around, which is very cool and a really nice touch to this one. Standing next to it, we have the movie lizard. This was from the Amazing Spider-Man, which was 2012. It was the first of the reboots with Andrew Garfield. And again, very good representation of what the lizard looked like in the movie. This one stands 11 inches tall. It was released by Diamond Select, and it is numbered out of 2012 to coincide with the year that the movie was released. And again, if you watch the movie, this is actually a very good representation of what he looked like. Again, they went for a bit of a more human look, so he's got a much more human-looking face than lizard face. But the detail in muscle and claws and what they did with the base was actually kind of cool. Maybe not the best Spider-Man movie, but wasn't bad. And as a fan of the lizard, I was happy to see him on the big screen. Beside that, of course, we've got the full statue. This was a Kucheric Brothers design, a Bowen's 12-inch statue, released in 2007, numbered out of 1,000. This is my personal favorite because it's very true to the original comic book. Again, the purple pants, the white lab coat, the dark shirt, the tail coming out from the lab coat is very cool. Very cool features. You can see the base is like the sewer system with an output valve, and it's glistening like it's sewagey water coming through the rocks and the garbage down underneath. It's a really, really cool piece, and it is probably my favorite of the bunch, just because it is so true to what I think of when I see the lizard. And it's a full-size statue, which is always nice, right? And then last but not least, we have the battle between Spider-Man and the lizard here. This one, of course, was released also by Diamond Select. It had a 95 casting day, and it's about 6.5 inches tall and features a battle between Spidey and the lizard in the sewer. It's, again, these ones, there was a series of them done. Again, they're a bit more cartoony than some of the other stuff, but again, as a representation of a battle, we've got the ladder, we've got the sewer, we've got the water. The lizard has a pipe in his hand. Again, the flowing cape. Spidey leaning off the wall and trying to fight him off. Even the tail wrapped around his leg. Very cool piece. The brick sewer wall behind him. So again, those are some of my favorites from my collection. What are yours? Let me know what you want to see. That's a bit of the lizard for you. Again, my personal favorite. And thanks for watching, and we will talk to you again soon. Maybe I'll get that black cat thing together and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys.